Hey, I'm Roland with Mobile Geeks right here in Berlin actually, and we're at a small launch event, or it's more of a fan event actually, of Honor. Honor is that sub-brand of Huawei, and they're trying to establish that brand in Germany and Europe under only the name Honor. And the way they want to do it is not only with the Honor 6 that has already launched over here, but this is the new Honor Holly. It's a low-end device, or a lower mid-range device, let's call it that, that is very nicely priced because it's launching for 140 euros, which is a good price for the German market. But what they're also doing is they let the fans decide what the price is going to be. So if you visit them on Facebook and sign up for that price cracker contest they're running, that is supposed to bring down the price depending on how many people like their posts and promote the device. So the price should probably end up way further down, and I know that it's available in India for just under 100 euros converted. So that would definitely be a nice price for this kind of device, because what you get is a pretty nicely spec'd phone. We have a 5-inch IPS panel on the front that's running at 1280 by 720 pixels, so it's actually got a 720p resolution. The brightness seems very nice. It's right now at a pretty low level of like 30%, and I'm in a very brightly lit room, so you can actually turn this up way high, so I guess the brightness should be definitely decent. Viewing angles are also pretty nice. There's no color distortion or whatever going on depending on how you hold the device, so that's not a problem. The borders around the screen are kind of wide, but that's to be expected in a device that is that cheap. They have 68% of the front is covered by the screen, at least that's what they're saying, so it's pretty compact actually. It has the typical Android buttons at the bottom right here. Those are not lit, so if you look at them closely, you will not see them in the dark, but you'll probably get used to that. And if you've ever been using an Android device before, that should be pretty easy for you. On the front, you also get a 2-megapixel camera up there. That's your earpiece right there, and over here on the left, you'll have the brightness sensor and distance sensors, which are things that sometimes are missing on those low-end smartphones. On the right, you get your power button right here and the volume rocker up top. Those are not flimsy at all. They're pretty firm right there, and they have a nice click point to them. The whole thing is 9.4 millimeters thick, and it weighs in 156 grams, so it's not really light or in any way thin, but that's pretty much all right. You can take off the back. The back actually has this glossy finish, which is kind of attracting fingerprints, but they're only releasing it in white in Germany at least, and my guess would be that you won't see the fingerprints as much as on other, or on a black version, for example. Down here we have the single mono speaker, which is kind of hard to see because of all this lighting and the highly reflective white color we have on here, but it's only a mono speaker. Up there is your LED flash, and this in the middle right here is an 8-megapixel BSI sensor camera with 5 different lenses that is actually coming from Samsung. So image quality should actually be pretty decent. Let's go up top. So that's where your 3.5mm headset jack is situated, and as you can see, they're going with this kind of 2-color design on this device. There's pretty much nothing on the left. And to finish off the specs, we are talking about a MediaTek MT6582 quad-core SoC, so that's the ARM Cortex-A7 chip running at up to 1.3 gigahertz. That is combined with 1 gig of RAM and 16 gigs of onboard flash storage, which is pretty nice for a device at this low of a price point. Let me just peel off the back for a second. There is no special place to actually peel off the back, so it's kind of hard to actually do that. And let me see if I can manage. Right now it's not that willing to actually come off, and there you go right now. So here we have the 2000 milliamp hour battery, which is pretty decently sized for a device of that size. Could be bigger though. On the right you have 2 SIM card slots, so that's definitely a dual SIM capable device, but you don't get 4G LTE on here. You'll end up at maximum speeds of 21 megabits a second on 3G in this case. And this is where your SD card slot is situated. So yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of hardware. Let's turn the device around after I closed it, and let's take a look at the software, because we are running the typical Emotion UI in version 2.3 only, so they haven't upgraded this to Emotion UI 3.0 yet, which would be nice because it's actually nicely designed UI, and still, even at version 2.3, this is one of the better looking manufacturer UIs. And as you can see down here, we have Android 4.4.2 KitKat running on this device. So this has just been a quick look at the Huawei, or in this case only Honor Holly, launching in Germany and Europe in this week basically, and it will be available from the end of February, starting at an official price point of 139 euros. But as I said, there's just price cracker competition going on where you will be able to get this for cheaper. So you just go to their website, sign up. They're not forcing you to buy it when you sign up, so you can definitely help pushing the price down and in the end decide if you want to buy this thing. So I was rolling with Mobile Geeks. If you like what we're doing on our channel, give it a thumbs up. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and I'll see you later. Bye!